Hello everybody, so today I want to look at something called an attribute mismatch, which is an error that would pop up, or rather a warning that would pop up when I first started to learn Houdini, and I was always so confused as to what it meant and why it kept happening, even though it didn't seem to make major changes to what I was doing. Let me take a look at what I mean. So I just want to create, let's make a tube maybe. And maybe a sphere. All right, let's pop that there. Okay, so I've got these two pieces of geometry. I'm going to add a merge node, and in the merge node, let me add them both. Okay, so now I can see that they're together. I need to obviously move this tube so I can see it better. So let's put that here, and probably one in X, maybe two in X even. All right. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm happy with that. This sphere looks like it might be a primitive. It's a polygon mesh. Let's move it to a polygon. All right. Just so I can display things better in my geometry spreadsheet to show you what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so now I've got these both merged together. I can see them in the viewport. That's great, and there's no problem. But let's say I want to make this as a particular color. So I will add a color attribute, and I'll do that using the color node. Let's just create a color, and we'll make it, yeah, some kind of blue. That's fine. Go into my merge. Okay, looks great. But I'm getting this little marker here. It's like a little exclamation mark, right? So let me open that up and see what's going on. It says a mismatch of attributes on the inputs was detected. Some attribute values may not be initialized to expected values, i.e. CD, ID color. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, let me take a look at this. If I go back here, and I can see that I've got my color value in my geometry spreadsheet, and here I've got that color value set for each point. Then I'll go into my merge here, and let me go through this. So I've got my color value, which is correct, but these are all the points for the tube. Now I'm going into the points for the sphere, and I can see that I've got a color value of 111, which is white, which is correct. That's what I see there. Super. But what it's done is, if I go back to my sphere here, I will see that I didn't have a color value. Here I do, right? So when I've merged them, it's automatically created a color value for this sphere as well. And it's just assigned it as 111. Now, it may be what you want, it may not. But what I've found is that this little warning, not an error, just a warning, is just to make you aware that there might be a mismatch in these attributes. And this can happen with any attribute. I might add a normal here or a velocity. It will do the same thing. It will show this mismatch, right? In reality, you can probably ignore it in most cases, but maybe you're a bit fussy, or you just want to make sure that everything in the pipeline is going to work correct. You can in fact just add another color, and you can add it here under sphere, and I will change that to maybe a kind of a pinky color, and now look, it's disappeared. I now have no warning, because now I've got two pipes running in here, both with a color attribute set on them. And so it all comes in fine into the merge. There are other ways around it too, but that's probably the easiest one to do if that really starts to bother you, or you're getting some kind of unexpected results, which might happen. You might put merges together and go, hold on, what's going on? Sometimes it might be better to create those attributes in all of the streams that are going into the merge, and that may correct the problem. Okay, hope that was useful anyway. It's a problem which I had when I first started using Houdini, and I couldn't work out what was going on, and that's basically all it was. So if you've got any questions, of course, comments or criticisms, leave them below, and you guys be good. All right, bye-bye.